Hey everyone, what's happening? Happy Easter. The Hop Master coming at you from the man cave, the wall of cans. It's a mess. With another beer review. Today we'll be doing Stash Hero Double India Pale Ale. This is by Buried Acorn Brewing Company. They are based out of Syracuse, New York. 8.5 ABV. Let's see. Okay, so let's get down to the label. Pretty badass. I'm gonna do my best to see if I can get it in the camera here. So, a lot going on. Hopefully y'all can see that. Otherwise, I'll have to post a picture in the video. So, there's a squirrel holding a ray gun. There's a unicorn zebra dragon shooting, looks like almost like a cotton candy kind of flame at the squirrel. And there's a leprechaun riding it. Pretty badass. And then there's like a field of hops in the background. Now this label is amazing. It's probably one of the best labels I've seen in a long time. But labels could also be very misleading, as I'm sure many of you found out. I'm hoping that I didn't screw myself in buying a 4-pack and then this sucks. So let's get down to it. God, I love that sound. I'm gonna use my Oberkreek glass. Let's go in for the pour, shall we? Oh my God, look at that beautiful, beautiful color. Nice, light, very light, sunny side up kind of color here. Nice light golden haze. Looks like a decent amount of carbonation. I can see all the bubbles just sitting there coming up. About a finger worth of head retention. I'll let that slide a little bit less. Let's go in for the smell. Ooh, oh yeah, this is right up my alley. A lot of pine, orange, citra, kind of citrusy smell. Maybe a little bit of lemon in there. Loving that right now. Hint of pineapple too. As with most of these beers. Let's go in for the taste. It's got a sweet, very sweet finish with the bitterness that starts to come in. It complements the sweetness, comes in right after it. Very nice. It's very well balanced because of that. So it's very pleasant aroma, very pleasant taste. You drink it, it goes down. You get that nice light sweetness. Now, not like an overpowering candy sweetness where you're like, oh, what the hell? It's nice and easy, comes in, and then the bitterness sneaks up behind it, but it's not overly bitter, so everything is kind of balanced. So because it's balanced, it goes down very smooth. I'm not getting any booziness. I believe I said this was 8.5, give or take. It goes down like a champ. Yeah, very light, not boozy at all, at least in my opinion. I say if you get anything, you get it at the end and it's very light. It's not one of those heavy where you're like boozy kind of beers where you're like, oh, and you sometimes it's too much and it's just like you force it down. It's nothing like that. Very well balanced beer. This is actually, I amaze myself sometimes with these picks. This was purchased at a regular beer distributor, Oasis, up over by me, and it's pretty good. In my book, this is easily. I'm kind of stuck here. When in doubt, we'll go with the 4 out of 5. I'll down it a little bit. I was thinking 4.25, but I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 5. The only thing that I didn't like was the head retention. I didn't like the way it dissipated a little fast. So, there was no real fancy lacing on the glass or anything. Carbonation's not too bad. The color is phenomenal. I really enjoyed this beer. This was a solid pick for something you just find randomly. Like I said, 4 out of 5. This is the first beer I ever had from them. It's a wonderful beer. Highly recommend it. If I can find it in a random distributor, I'm sure most of you guys can find it somewhere, especially in New York. So New York, you shouldn't have a problem finding this. Once again, this has been a Hop Master beer review. This is the Hop Master saying, have a hoppy Easter and keep on hopping, because I know I will. Check out the website, www.hopmasterbeerreviews.com. I need to update it a little, but you can get access to all our feeds, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All the videos are there. My podcast needs a little updating. I'm a few episodes behind, guys. I'll start uploading those. Podcast is on there via SoundCloud. You can also find us on iTunes for that. Hop Master Beer Reviews and Homebrewing, or just Hop Master Beer Reviews. It'll come up either way. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful holiday, everybody. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wash your balls.